Alright, we're up against Cho'Gath here. I'm running the Mecha Kingdom Sett skin. Now, everybody likes the Obsidian Dragon one, but personally, this was my favorite. I like the robotic voice and also the high-tech effects. Anyway, take and conquer. This isn't really a lane we're gonna get a lot of kills out of. At least I'm predicting so, because Cho'Gath has a lot of tools at his disposal to just make it annoying for us to kill him. We don't need to just like out-trade him, we gotta like severely out-trade him, because he's got a lot of sustain during the lane. He gets his passive where he gets mana and health from every single CS that he gets, so yeah, it's not fun for us to fight, but we'll just have to make do. If I can get 1-2 kills, it's good enough for me. Fortunately, he's got a lot of health, so if we ult him towards his team, they should be toast. Alright, let's see how he's playing. If he's gonna be walking up to get autos off with his E, then maybe we can just cheese him with our fists. But if not, then we're gonna be looking at our E. Never mind. I like that they already did some quotes for the skin. Oh, not good. Had to punch him back somehow. It's not easy to dodge into this guy. Decent, but not good enough. Dude, this wave is kind of building up. Should have hit it more. Oh well, we can just accept the crashing. Good. We gotta thin the wave out before we go for a fight. Huh. That works. Ooh. This ought to be awkward. Malphite's in here. Nice! That was huge! Here, help me with this. Help me with this. Good. Let's get the crash in. Now we can recall. This would have been a lot quicker if you just helped me. I should have used the new Riot push ping. Copyrighted. Let's get work. That's 2 kills for the team. Pretty good. We didn't get first blood though. The Sion did. Not good. Let's just keep going. Alright. It's gonna be tough to kill him here. Bit too pushed in. Also, we don't have Ignite. That's not good to tank. Bang! And that's what I call a trade. This one's rough. I have to ult when he's about to chomp on me. I have to W when he's about to chomp on me, yeah. Missed it. Good, we're building up some HP here for the all-in. And we got Ignite. We should be able to kill him here pretty easily. Hit me. Does he still have mana, man? Well, he doesn't. He should have recalled around now. In any case, I'm gonna get a lot of CS off of this freeze, so I don't mind it. Good. You got Bramble, that ain't gonna help you much, is it, pal? Monster down. Coolio. Let's keep going. Build up our Borg here. We should be able to body him again. Yeah, this Cho'Gath isn't really playing it too properly. We're also avoiding his skill stretch, which makes it possible for us to walk up to him and kill him. Normally, if he plays it really smart, this shouldn't be too much of a possibility, but it is, so let's capitalize on this opportunity. Also, Bramble, man, this is... It did help a bit. It reduced 100 health from us, okay. It's actually not an insignificant amount. It's not significant either, but it's not insignificant. Good. What? You got something to say, buddy? I'm listening. Not hearing much. That heal, man. That heal. Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? Soraka. Tell me they wiped them out at least. Did they? I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Let's just walk back to lane. We have our Bork now, so we should be able to punch a lot harder. I doubt we need our ult to kill him here even. with the slow from Bork also, the second we catch him, we can just run him down. Let's go for Heartsteel. Bang. I like the glow behind it. Crunch. Well, let's chill with the wave until you see the Cho'Gath. What coat, bro? You're all metal. Oh. Let's get down here and get her done. Thank you for the leash. Oh, we gotta get him out of here. Oh. That's bad. We didn't have smite for it. Ugh. So bad. Should have gone for the autos there. Would have killed him faster with Bork. Well, at least we get turret plating, so that's good. Let's get out. A little light taste. Hill did 8 damage there. I guess it's like, yeah, their current HP. And he was pretty low health, wasn't he? Let's ball these bad boys up. Off to push you go. Ooh, I hit too many minions with that one. Yeah, this one's pushing. I don't mind just getting good trades off like this under his turret though. We can eventually just pop him with our ult W. He lives through that with 9 health. Okay, the minions pulled through. The minions pulled through. And we don't get the plate. What is this? Not gonna lie, I kind of want to just go under that turret, run in, and just 4-auto her, but there's a very high chance that someone else is here, so I held back. Shoes? Okay. Your mom is broke, bro. She's had her whole life to stack paper, and she can't afford shoes, bro. What? Homie just roasted his own mom. Damn. Well, I did, but... Ouch. Perhaps we should get some anti-heal here. Also, I'm pretty sure that death wasted his Herald. Ah, that sucks. Shouldn't have let me done that, buddy. Okay, 2. Now I'm excited. Let's go. Not this time. Whew. I love 2v1s as Sett. Like, we can get fed as him. Like, he's better for 2v1s than Darius, actually. Which is saying something. Kind of want Bork here. Let's wait for the wave, actually. Maybe even the cheese killing the Cho'Gath. Who knows? Bro, he's moonwalking. Alright, he's just grouping. We get the next wave and this one, so we get our Hurt Steal. They got their whole team in here, man. Come on. Should not fixated on the Cho'Gath there. Twitch is getting in there though. Got one. I could have played that fight better, honestly. Save more lives. Don't you dare. Good. Let me see here. Let's just get the damage. Yep. There are faces to be punched right now. Let's go. Gonna go back top. I should be able to catch up to them by just walking, but I have to avoid Soraka's like her Q, I think, is the one that solos you and heals her. Sure you have, pal. It just waits there. He's just waiting there. Yeah. Now, how much vision do you guys actually have, man? This is insane. I wanted to get the part sealed off. There we go. Let's get blue buff. Bang. Is this him or is this the victor? Oh, new target. Let's go. Ah, almost. Wait, man, how do we, like, how's this fight even close? I had, like, Victor, who's, like, one of their top guys in there, fight against me, and we were 4v2. 4v3. Whatever. Happens, right, guys? Let's get back top. I should have honestly tried to see if I could flash on the Victor, but whatever. Got lucky. Another Drake to our name. Good.
I almost felt that one.
Almost. He's going there. I'll go down to bot lane. New scenery. Bro, don't even attack him. Just run. Those auto attacks. Well, it should have died anyway. Let's be real. But auto attacking him didn't help. I cannot wait to pick him up and put him down on the enemy.
Some beatings you just gotta do yourself. You know who you're messing with.
I seriously doubt I catch him. He's staying. Huh. Well, I'll keep him here. Surely, without the Echo, they can do a lot of work there. Guess I was wrong. I'm playing the long con. Please.
Violence is my business, and business is booming.
Let's go. Bro, why are you running? Fight them! Slammed! Alright, we gotta just do the Baron now. At this point, we're just wasting time. Let's get the minions. Almost. Might be able to cut off the Victor here. He's still going? Okay. Let's go. You. Don't do that. This guy gets away because he did that crab. I'm gonna get so upset. Okay. We can try our luck with the Baron here. Guys, just do the Baron. I'm zoning for you. And Twitch just dies. Rendering the entire pick that we got obsolete. I'll just have to pick up the Echo and ult him away. Oh. Good. He's slow too. What an angle! Man, that was rough. Okay, I want to get this wave. Move over to the dragon on the way there. I can get the turret too. I'll buff the minions. Look at the turret on their own. Good. Got a lot of gold here that I just cannot wait to spend. Let's get in. This guy's also doing a lot of cooking. He just needs a little bit of direction. Bang. Let's go for this. Let's get some armor too.
Looks like I brought my fist to a knife fight.
Bro, I refuse to dignify that by addressing it. But let's just say that, you know, dying the same way over and over again is not sane. It's too fast. Let's keep pushing, get the wave in, and help the team out mid lane. He's got that many slows. This is so annoying, man. Whatever. Funnily enough, if I had Force of Nature, he would have procced it and I would have just caught up to him. Because he hit me that much. Doing the process of just chasing up to him. At least he's keeping the Victor occupied. Oh, let's just get the turrets. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, we're up against Yone top now. I was gonna go for Conquer here, but the rune recommender got bugged in that I already had a key page set up, but I guess it automatically put me onto the one with lethal tempo. I'm not too sure how it works, but we'll just have to try to use it to our best of our ability. I'm thinking of trying to go for a level 1 cheese against him. It's gonna be a little rough considering that he kind of outranges us to begin with, but if I can get this fight off with a stun or something using my E, I should be able to like body him because we have 2 auto attacks instead of 1, which will help since Yone / Yasuo, they have like their auto attack and their Q. The Q cooldown goes down with tempo, but in the initial fight, we should be good to just like wiping out his health in the beginning of the fight, and then towards the end, I'll try to see if I can ignite him down. But yeah, let's get into it. They got a pretty mobile team. Bork isn't gonna work here. Maybe I might go for it for the lethal tempo synergy. Maybe Flash Auto Ignite would have killed him. Let's get the crashing quickly.
All men want to be me. Too bad. Storm of blades.
Or not so quickly. I don't mind either. Let's get in here. Ward up. We don't have a W, so our 2v1 ability is greatly diminished. Good trade, but it's not enough. Thank you. There he is. Nice. Good on the Kazakhs to actually follow up on that. The thing is, there is definitely a world where the two of me and I kill the Lee or the Yone. Still my flash up, but Ka was around, meaning that I didn't have to do anything crazy to win this situation. I just had to fight. Coolio. Kazakhs doesn't have the flash this play, but doesn't matter much. Bang, bang, bang. Are you serious? Alright. New voice lines. Let's head into lane here and try to kill the Yone again. Might be a bit tough though, he's got a ton of minions here, so yeah, it's wise to just hang back and collect all these one by one. It's gonna be quite tough for me to shove all this in without using my abilities. And we need abilities to actually walk up to Yone. What was that effect, man? Okay, I'll take that. Pretty free kill. Gotta keep the freeze up. Getting speed going and then kill my level 6.
You calling me out?
Why did I rank W there? Okay, that was insane. Should be maxing Q into this matchup, like usual. Bang! Right about that, Yone.
Guess it's on.
I'll slow down with these last two. Now we shove this wave in. It's already in position to be shoved. Good. Let's recall. Get some damage out. I cannot wait to get all this AD and then bust him down with W.
Some beatings you just gotta do yourself.
You know, Sett, You're right about that. We have an orange support, and they haven't inted yet, which is actually a miracle. But, I'll take any Christmas miracles when it comes to League of Legends. Alright, he's gone, so these guys gotta be careful. Quick clear. Lane is neutral. Yeah, he's doomed. Another death. Sad. Let's get the turret blading.
This is the part where you bleed.
Let's do some cyberbullying action here. Lee's bot lane. Yeah. This was absolutely like a ruthless thing to do. Also, he is... Oh! Did he 1v3 there? What is this dude? Nice. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, there's no one here to help the Yone, only the Ahri, who I don't really see as much of a threat. Worst thing she'd do is just waste my time. So now I'm stopping the Yone from getting to the minion wave.
Nothing personal.
This way, I accelerate my lead. Which is huge. Let's get the plate here. We got enough for our Borg, so I'm going to back off for now. This way's going to die as well. Then get back in. If the Yone's here, I'll kill him again, but I'm pretty sure he's AFK by now. I don't know why, but every time when I'm playing Sett specifically, and I beat a Yone down, they just AFK. Or they troll. I think this has happened once already for one of these videos. That's not good. That is not good. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for Heartsteel here. I still need the move speed. So this is going to be a pretty damage-heavy build without relying on our W here, right? In this match, landing W on all these like mobile targets is going to be like pretty tough to do, honestly. So I'm not going to rely on W damage too much. We got Lethal to help with the autos. Oh, back to it. The good thing here is that we got Bork. So all the damage we take from the minions will just be healed up with a lifesteal. I'll say enchanté to some cannon minions. A cannon. Krugs. Whoa, where you going, buddy? Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Where you going? The Herlic's about to die, so this can't go on for too long. Let's just destroy the turret at this point. Cause popping off. This is good. We got a super fat jungler. I'm super strong too. Now, in the sense that the gold isn't balanced on the team, it doesn't mean that if he dies and I die, and we, you know, don't succeed in popping off and killing everyone in fights, we might get into a situation where, like, because the rest of the team is not strong enough to pull their own weight, we might get rolled. But, call me crazy, but I don't think the enemy team's gonna win this one. Why are they just completely ignoring me? They own AFK for the rest of the game, and we just kind of ended, so yeah, that's it for this match. Alright, we're up against Fiora top. This is not a tough matchup for Sett. We're only in trouble if she kind of blocks RE and stuns her, because she can get a lot of vitals off, but with Bramble Blessing, etc., we shouldn't be having too many problems killing her. So, yeah. To fight Fiora properly, you gotta understand how her vitals spawn. I do this every once in a while, but I'll explain it again. Basically, what Fiora's vitals have... There are 4 vitals, up, right, down, left. And these are divided into 2 groups. Up, right is group 1, down, left is group 2. When a vital from one group is destroyed, or it goes away when you go out of the range, the vital from the other group will spawn. So left, if it is destroyed, it'll either spawn up or right, but definitely not down. So you can kind of use that to understand how the Fiora is going to be coming at you. Now she's going grass, so her structures are going to be really strong. Which is why I went for the shield and second wind to help us sustain through the lane. Looks like this is theory. Once the express, going to be either up or right. Up, which is the worst spot for the vital there. Don't give it to her. But she gets level 2, so we gotta leave. At least get her pot wasted. Yep, we gotta accept the crash in here. Yeah, that's exactly what we don't want to let her have. Oof. I guess she knew it was the only thing I could do. Turret shots, wonderful. I don't know about that, buddy. He gets her. He dies, but... I should have ignited her there. I just didn't think he'd get in range for those finishing attacks. We're not in a bad situation because we're stuck here. Instead of recalling, there are too many minions to lose. Zac is also ready for a gank, which means that we're going to be stuck here for a while. And I think we have to rush Bramble this match. Normally you don't need it if you're having a decent time with a Fiora, but we do now. Because she will be ahead. And there's a good chance she just kills us here. With the Zac, of course. Ooh, not the fight you were expecting, huh? Now you. Okay, gotta kite him, gotta kite him. Good. Got our abilities now. Let's leave. Can I leave in peace? Oh, not a great crash, I'm afraid. But it will have to do. Let's go for the play the cast. We just like body her completely, so I'll go for the Tabis. The reason why this crash was bad was because we crashed it into the minions. What you want to do is have your minions hit the enemy turret instead of the minions, because this way you lose no farm, while the enemy loses farm from the turret. What happened here with the messy crash meant that these minions started hitting the enemy wave, so we lose an entire wave out of that messy crash, but we didn't really have another choice because of how, you know, risky our situation was. That could have easily just prolonged our recall there. Made it tough to go back, and then the Fiora comes in. Bam, we're dead. I should not have hit those minions there. Let's chillax a bit. Right. Walk out of the range of the equation. Down or left? Left. The vitals are pretty simple if you get the hang of it. She got the lucky vital there. Whew. Close. I knew I had level 6.1 minion, so I decided to waste a bunch of time and finish her off with my ultimate damage. But still close though. Let's get out of here. Bramble won't be necessary, so I'm just gonna go for a seriously. Can I have one match where I don't have the whole enemy team up here? Just one. That's all I need for my sanity. Whatever. You'll pay, you little critter. Just not now. I doubt this is the better matchup for the Fiora. Well, not really. This Malphite's not going to kill her, but she can't kill him. Whereas she just gets bodied by us. So maybe it is the better matchup. Who knows? He has no mana for ult, and he's dead. And that was a horrendous flash. He ulted on her? Oh, God, this guy. Homeboy did not get the memo there. That he was going to die no matter what. If he went in. Whereas he had the chance to get out. You're just recalled there. Well, it cost her some CS at least. Next time there. I'll go for the plating. Great trade, huh? Okay, we've got a wonderful fight coming up potentially. We should be able to just body her quickly if she goes in. She does every time she gets the chance to. That's her flash gone. Nice! That was impressive. Well, no, it wasn't impressive, but the timing was very appreciated. Let's get the turret. Good. I am not defending that, bro. If you're so hungry to die, you can go for it. Bork's gonna be up soon, which is perfect. Maybe we go for Stridebreaker. I just looked at the Riven, I'm like, it's not worth it. Right, if I go Bork, then she's gonna be able to be a problem for me, but if I go Stridebreaker, I can at least slow her down for the team. He seems to have his head on his shoulders, so he can definitely do some cooking for me. Or with me, rather. I'll hold it down for you, bro. I am loyal. Down to earth. Big old G. He kills her. Nice. I thought it was completely stupid for her to, like, fear me there. Oh, okay. I was going to give them Malphite the CS, but actually, if you think about it, it's much better for me to be here. He can just go top and scale a bit. I mean, it's Malphite, he doesn't need to scale, but you know, Fiora can't do anything to him. Get away from me, creature. You have no soul. I wouldn't go there, since they're essentially 5-man mid. Maybe they can kill the Malphite ult. If they do it quickly. Ult. Good. Perfect. Nice. Mid turret's in trouble, but I should reach it in time. Guys. Alright. Thought the Vex was on her way down there. I'm guessing she just warded? Don't have ult, but we can still help out around here. Okay, good. Well, I don't really mind the death. Without the Zac, that would have gone perfectly, because we can tank, like, all the turret shots in the world. Time to cook, pal. Yeah. Good fight for the E. Nice! Good job, bro. Good job. Perfectly done by him. I'm just gonna play support for him. Going DMP after this, Derex. I'm just gonna run around, set up kills for him, do enough damage, not too much, and then he can just wipe them clean. Fiora gets the freeze there, which is terrible, but not much we can do about it. Except run up there and break it, which is what I'm trying to do. So that we get the wave back. She's already level 10. I mean, I haven't been doing much farming, honestly. I've just been running around helping with fights. Which is a good cause in its own. But this is one thing we can't have. Let's leave. This should be enough. Honestly, without her riposte, I do kill her in the 2v1, but I don't want to test it. Nice to get a bunch of kills, good. I'm just gonna hang around here.
If anyone's watching this fight, they owe me money.
Slapped. Nice. Good. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but I don't mind dying for kills at this point. I'm playing setup, I'm playing engage, I'm playing playmaking. We're basically support set. I think I did this once before. Like full support set. Obviously I play like a hybrid where I do enough damage where I go full support. This is like one of those, honestly. But I did go support set once as a top laner when I was up against Vayne top, where I just went Predator and just ran on the map, making picks and plays, and we eventually won that with some good plays by yours truly. That was in the one of the last set videos. Not too sure which one. There's only 2, right? So if you want to see that, go check that baby out. But if you're watching this video, you probably have already seen those. You Sett lover, you. Let's keep pushing. Get a wave crashed in. Turret here, good. I'll accompany the herald. Good. This way we keep the health of the herald. Honestly, it was kind of unnecessary, but that's good enough. Dude, 4v2. Okay. I know you're bloodthirsty and all, but I'm gonna keep you lit on that. Okay, let's see. I tried to get his passive there real quick, but it's fine. She freezes that there again. This is so annoying. Actually, this doesn't freeze. Good. Why are we moonwalking, man? What is this? Are we ice skating? Let's get on the turret. Get this turret quickly with a twist. Okay. Get out, get out, get out. What are you doing? Oh! Wow. Alright, let's go for the inhib then. Dude, she's just there the whole time. She'll be here now, though. She's still going. What is wrong with you? If she plays it right, she can kill us both, by the way. So, this is kind of insane. Sorry. This is completely insane. But, I guess we bashed her head in one too many times, so. Bang. Let's get some more HP. I'm not even going to go for that. I do not care. Let's get this turret. I mean, this dragon. Good one for us. Especially the soul. Thank you. He's not even playing with our team, man. Couldn't get that in time. Maybe do Baron. We don't really have the Herald to end this, straight up. Go, go, go. I should have gone the odd attack off on her. DMP could have slowed her down enough. It's only 50%, but still. Do the Baron. Come on, team. With me. On. Dude, I didn't even get the point of that anymore. She's just freezing top while we're destroying everything. Not rational. That's what I'll describe that by. Gonna push mid, top. Usually I'd say bot, but this is gonna get cleared. I'd rather just go with this wave and get a kill on the Fiora if you can. Perhaps I can get a pick on this Vex. I don't know. I got the move speed to go for these kinds of plays, so I'm gonna try to find one.
I remember my first fight. I ran home crying.
Good. Picks for days, bro. Malphite with that teleport. Venus bot. Let us march onwards to victory.
They say you are alive. If that's true, I'll make the whole world smart.
Yeah, she's just anything at this point. Alright. I'm assuming this is going to be the end of the game. Okay. See you boys in the next match. Peace out. Alright, we're back to some more gameplay. We're up against Malphite top. This matchup is terrible, so we're going to go for a Grasp here. The general idea with the Grasp tree is that we're not going to be able to go for full-on all-ins against the Malphite. He's got a very great way of just doing short trades and leaving. So, with if you solid Grasp all attacks, we can just go in, hit him, and go for a good trade anyway. That's getting magic damage, which is pretty good considering the amount of armor he builds. You also got to max our W here into this matchup so that we can actually trade into him. Alright. The normal QWE is fine, but W is a little better at the short trades thing.
I used to risk my neck in the pit making someone else.
Let's get in here then.
Now we do it the other way around. I like that better. Look at that face. It's just screaming, punch me.
What did he even start?
Busted heads. Catch these hands.
Not bad, but his shield kind of stopped that from being like a straight up hard win for us.
Too hairy for shots. Too smooth for business. What are you gonna do?
Okay. There isn't anything more annoying than Malphite's attack speed slow. That's so annoying.
You're in my pit.
Pretty good trade there. Actually won that one pretty hard, so that's good. Next rotation of abilities, and we just straight kill him. Gotta win on W though. See ya. I went for the quick combo there. Instead of going for the auto, Q, auto, I did auto and then Q for the quick auto cancel. Which is what helped us get him down quickly.
All men wanna be me.
Now, build-wise, I'm not thinking Bork is a good idea. Gonna go for a Stridebreaker here. Stride will help us a lot more than Bork into this matchup. Bork into Malphite is like not the best idea. The thing is, Bork is not actually a good like full-on anti-tank item. It does a lot of work. It'll certainly do a lot of damage into the Malphite, but it does physical damage. It's not gonna help us burst through a problem. That is his armor, right? Stride will help us with the slow, which means that we can get a lot more, you know, autos off. It's going to set up more damage. It's going to set up our W in some cases. So, yeah. We'll see, though. If I keep killing him, I might go for Bork anyway. Because at that point, I can just go for like the stat ball build with the Bork Heartsteel.
Gotta put the stamp on him.
The stamp. What you mean? Okay. Guess we're getting out of here.
Hey, anyone know whose teeth are stuck in my knuckles?
Let's try our best to get all these CS.
Oh, look, a punch bag.
Decent enough. He's a missing, but I seriously thought he was going to do anything around the map. He's level 5.
I don't like hurting people.
The feared ultless Malphite gank. Ooh. Graves is behind us. I'm not sure if I want to run around him. Try to chase him. He can cross walls, so I have to flash just to be able to be in range to hit him.
Take your best shot.
Oh, that's annoying. I wanted to take the turret aggro in order to, like,
Punch drop.
get a better W off.
No tapping out in my pit.
Seems the Graves isn't going to go for anything on us. It's good.
People say they don't like violence, but they all watch. Sup, meat?
Let's go for another demolish. Good.
You know,
Not too much point to even leaving lane at this moment. I get that we should probably leave to get items for the all-in, but the thing is, this is a boring farm lane, so I think we're not that badly off of just like
like cost this whole damn place.
trading against them over and over like that.
Mama always said I
Let's
had
chill a bit.
temper.
That last one was a pretty bad trade. He got out of our W.
Glad I don't have to fight me.
Didn't even break through that shield.
An ally has been slain.
Bring the ruckus. Busted heads.
Damage is damage.
Every single one of them thinks they're the one to beat me.
Our passive is kind of sustaining us quite nicely, and he's out of mana here. What?
Nothing people hate.
Come on. Should I just let him handle it? Are you serious? Well, that was unlucky. I don't know. The voices in my head are telling me to go for Bork. For the siphon thing. Whatever, I'll go for it.
So that's losing.
I'm kind of tilted right now, so I'm just going to go for the tilt aggressive stuff. That was useful. Man, we almost killed the Malphite just right there. And we messed up the ult. We didn't mess it up. We kind of just weren't on the same page with the Hecarim.
Pulling at your feet, scuffing up your nice shoes.
Couldn't read his mind. At least Malphite's flash is gone.
Nothing personal.
Good.
The cracking of bones is the clinking of thorns.
Focus on a tiny amount of gold. Might just get this slow pushed in, crash to the turret, and then we go for it.
Being the boss is a lot better than not being the boss.
He's down there, right? They all get wiped. Good. Nice. We can get at least 2 plays here. I do not care. Unlucky. We got the turret, which is good, but not much after that. Let's go for 3-1 mark sets here. Yeah, but the Graves is fed, so I think we need a bit of armor soon. Not at the moment, though. It's not really an emergency. Let's go for a hard steal ASAP. Get that HP. That turret gave us a ton of gold to work with, fortunately, so that's good. I should just accept my death instead of flashing to try to get away. What is this?
Well, when life gives you lemons, punch life in the throat.
Let's get up in here. Things are quite even. I think we're a bit ahead in gold, though. After the last fight, also, we have a lot more turret platings. So things are going pretty okay, I'd say.
Take me down, just take long enough.
He's gone. Let's get down here, get the wave.
Everyone's got a plan until they get slammed into the ground.
Good. Let's get the next wave as well.
You say about my mama?
Well, it's doing some damage, so that's appreciated. The Siphon being a magic damage is actually helping out quite a bit.
Wow, almost everyone.
Where do you think you're going? top.
is broke.
That's the whole idea behind just like maxing W. You go for short trades, and then you W him to finish it off for the true damage.
They call me a thug. I call me an entrepreneur.
Let's keep going. I'll try to keep my eyes on the map so I don't get ganked here. If I were to get ganked, Malphite would be around here though. Start trying to look for rooms.
Looks like I brought my fist to a
Let's see if I can get that turret.
honestly.
Or not. This is rough. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Graves is so killable though. One juicy W and he's down.
This is my business, and business is booming.
I'd enjoy a Lux ult or something. One for one at least. Man, we brawled so long there. Kind of took a while for backup to arrive, but it is what it is. Yeah. Oh well. Let's get into our meat bag arc and go for hard steel. Okay. I was wondering what that sound was, but it was just the skin. They give all the Star Guardians like little pets for some reason.
For my first fight, I ran home crying to Mama. She wiped my tears with her claws.
Let's keep going.
Somewhere out there's a demand that needs supply.
Get the turret here. And Malphite's here to match us.
Busted heads.
Ooh, didn't hit the true damage. Not good.
They call me Sett the Beast Boy Bastard.
It's fair.
Now it's Sett the Beast.
If I can get behind the Annie, I should be able to ult her into the box or something. Never mind, we're just dead. That teleport kind of just canceled out my little gank. Also, she was a little should have kept my eye out for that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I could have also just tried to focus the Alistar because that would maybe kill my W. But I think he can just kind of cleanse the CC with his ult no, and then just run away. Can't wait for this bad boy.
Alright, I'm warmed up now.
She's dead. Rest in peace.
If anyone's watching this fight, they owe me money. Play nice.
Good. Let's get the other wave. Then try to see if I can help the back line. I'm just gonna switch from side laning the whole game to just moving with these guys. Unless they get killed here. They're fine. Let's get in here. Oh, Hecarim's gone in. They get one shot. Okay. Nice. Good. So this is how you are when you got mana. I like it. Let's get a turret with the Herald here. Okay, Grizz is here. Dude. Minion bloke. Dude, we gotta get out of here. Don't walk into melee range. He messed that up. Me, man? Alright, that's just some... What? Oh, no. Okay. What a mess. Man. I should have taken some damage before Wing. Also, I thought my W would just pop the Annie there. Also, where was our bot lane during this entire time? What are they doing? They just split push the whole time? Okay, when you're gonna do this, don't take both players, okay? Just the one. Just recall them, recall them, recall them. Hit something. Dude. They spent so much time in that grave smoke screen. That sucks. Close. At least it's the All-Star. Kill. 10 seconds on the dragon.
A wise master once said, "Be like water." Yes, I'm doing this wrong.
Have to try to tank stuff. Okay. We get the dragon at least. That's something. Got the Graze kill. And not much else. Hecarim couldn't put down the Annie. Man, I am not good with chasing with Hecarim because he's just way faster than me, and also I have no way to just get on top of someone when we're trying to catch them. I'll try to see if I can ult the Malphite off of the team now. Like it's just a bit rough because I have to get him in such an angle that he's off our team and on the enemy. It's rough. Not impossible, but a little tricky. Must be done though. Got my flash for the next time at least. This was a real close match.
They called me Sett the Beast Boy Bastard.
BBB.
Now it's Sett the Beast Man Bastard.
Not quite the same ring, is it? Nice. Good pick.
Busted heads.
Let's join the team here. We should push on its own.
Better keep those hands up.
This is a little rough. Can't easily join the team because they're going top. Might get caught here. Are they fighting the Malphite?
I remember my first fight. I ran home crying to Mama. She wiped my tears with her claws.
We'll get a decent flank here at least. Or not. Guess it didn't matter at all. Yeah, let's leave.
I ain't no half-breed. I'm a full breed.
Should've just pushed bot.
Banish the shadows. Lighten up.
You swing on the ball.
That's a flash gone at least.
Burn bright.
Okay. We fought without the Hecarim. That sucked. After the Annie wasted flash there, we should have just gone back, but then the Aster got a good flank on us. Should have been more passive. Oh well. Gonna get the inhib here? Unlikely. Big man plays. Nice, nice. That was crazy. Nice. Big man plays. Whew. Great work.
Banish the shadows.
Alright, well, let's get down here. At least he's stuck in there with him. Okay, Dragon's free. Let's get the wave.
Must be a fight brewing. My virgins.
So maybe a camp I can pick up. Whoa! Whoa! What a combo! Man went for the boomerang Malphite combo. Flash out, ult back in. By the way, that's not even a combo. I just made it up because it sounds cool and looks completely stupid. Nice, good try, man. Good try, good try. I'd feel pity for him because he's a top laner. We as top laners will stick together, but he is playing Malphite, so eh.
Come on, hit me. Face breaker.
Let's get in here.
Probably shouldn't have worn my nice pants on this. Busted heads.
Okay. That's enough, I hope. Woo! Not the best choice there, football boy. Let's go down to the bot wave. Oh, they've heft. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, everybody, we've got another set video for you guys. This one is Unranked to Master, unlike the previous one, which is just to Diamond. We're going to Sion top here, which is a pretty easy matchup for Sett, but I can understand how it gets to a point where if the Sion is tanky enough, we won't be able to really kill him consistently because Sett doesn't really have a lot of tank killing potential in his kit. Not to mention how we don't really build Divine Sunder or anything like that that's going to help us out greatly. I will get Bork though, because I do want to have a lot of HP this game for big Ws. We're talking about Bork, Heartsteel, and then Titanic Hydra, then full tank. Boots wise, we're thinking about, I think, Merc Treads, because they got a lot of CC. Level's going to be a bit tough to deal with as well, so yeah. Here's my rune page I'm using, Conquer, for big, long fights. Some sustain as well with the second wind, because Sion does have a bunch of poke that we don't want to get too messed up by, but Sett, fortunately, has an amazing passive that will help us as well. So yeah, let's walk into it. One thing to understand about this matchup is that you can cancel Sion's Q using your E, so use that to your advantage whenever you can.
You know the deal, Noxus. Stay out of my business, and I stay out of yours. Technique is for lightweights. Busting heads.
Great trade there. Busted him up. Most of his health gone. Pretty worth it. We can't allow him to see us that well.
What you got?
Alright. Not doing a great job with this CSing, I have to say. But give me a break. Almost.
Catch these hands.
Broken stone, broken bones.
Facebreaker.
Wanted to try to see if I could get like a trade in before the wave crashed, but we couldn't. He uses pot though, so that's nice. I'm gonna ward anyway because of the Evelyn. In the early levels, she doesn't have her Invis, so you can actually see her on wards, but later on, you definitely need control wards. You kind of don't want to get hit by Sion's E best you can, so don't really stand directly behind your minions. If you get hit by those, then you can set up his Q and you can't really cancel with your E because he'll have you slowed, right? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. We got their sums. Yeah. I try to see if I can get the Q stun off on the Evelyn. Because then we could just try to like kill her with our W, right?
Trying to take me down just ain't long enough.
Good. No attacks for you, pal.
They call me a thug. I call me an entrepreneur.
I think that blocked the... not block, but... stopped the cannon XP.
Time for a chin check.
Almost, but not quite enough.
Must be a fight brewing. I'm purchased.
It's kind of cunning quite well, honestly. Kind of winning CS wise. I don't really mind all this too much. We kind of have to recall, but there is a case to be made for staying and killing him with level 6. Though I don't want to mess around too much. We just don't have the health to stay. Gotta go for pure AD so that the punches that we do land do a lot of damage. Let's just get back to lane and then keep on ballin'. Because of teleport, we're gonna be a bit behind XP wise because teleport just lets you, you know, come back into the lane that's like a bit messed up. And we don't have TP. That's the disadvantage that you gotta deal with. But it's fine. Let's pick up all this CS. He's gone. Gotta ping him. Good. We picked it all up. And we got a kill's worth of CS on him. Pretty decent, but kills are more fun, so... I'll try to just CS the best I can, because this guy's a bit tough to just walk up on. A freeze could work out wonderfully.
What you say about my mama? Everyone's got a plan until they get slammed into the ground. Play nice.
Not the worst trade.
The cracking of bones is the clinking of coins.
He loses the cannon, so it's kind of worth it, but... Really want some more damage out there. Evelyn's bot lane. Can't really be too afraid of nothing.
Mama always said I had her temper. Some beatings you just gotta do yourself.
Just gonna run directly away from him. Good. Took a... What was that? What is this? I was right-clicking the entire time.
Sup, mate?
Well, that's that. Let's recall and get some more stats. Not the best build path Bork has. Like, this is actually like one of the weaker points in the lane as Sett, because the process of building up the Bork is like pretty long, and the components are pretty trash. But once you get it complete, it gives you a ton of damage to work with, especially against Sion, who's going to have a lot of HP right now, but not a lot of armor. So, going to be able to chop it up pretty nicely. And I should have gotten control wards. I forgot. That is not good. Doesn't much matter though. This is actually quite a slow game from what I'm used to, really. But
Looks like I brought my
anything can happen.
Honestly,
That's him dead.
someone hold my coat.
What is this? There's gotta be something wrong with it that, like, makes my right clicks not go through when it's on Sion's model. Yeah, I can't right click on him.
Only thing an honest living makes you.
That's so weird. Like, right click, and I can't, like, spam when he's, like, his corpse is there. Good. We get our Bork in one fell swoop. So that's nice. I'm not sure if I can kill her, because she can use her ultimate to, like, avoid RW. I'd have to set it up with my E for Evelyn. What are you gonna do indeed? Now, the thing that's good about Sion is that he's a big meatball, meaning that if we can catch him when his teammates are behind him, we can ultimate into them and get, like, a ton of damage off, right? So I can ultimate into, like, the Senna, the Caitlyn here. We should be able to kill him in, like, one go. Like, just one-shot him. Does have Nasus, another target. Good for picking up and putting down. Bit weird, but I'm gonna go see if I can protect my minions here. In case there's a potential proxy. Nope. He's missing. Careful, boys. Let's crash this wave in. He's gonna be there. Good. Let's get the rest of this turret. Okie dokie. Do I need to be down there or not? Don't think so. In any case, the Evelyn's gonna either go for this or the chickens.
And business is booming.
So I want to kill her. Okay, we get the crab. Better than nothing. Let's see if we can catch dog here. Never mind. Dude, how long is that? Ugh, let's get back top. Collect the wave.
I don't bother with jabs.
Get another shoving.
Throw it hard.
Nice. Let's push up to T2.
All words are fight words.
We'll be able to get a lot of good stats off our recoil here. But we're just being straight up avoided. I'll go for the T2. They're overcommitting here. One for one's good. And I get a turret. Bot lane is not looking safe there.
I ain't no half-breed. I'm a full breed. I'm the only one.
Nice, he brings our people back. Good. Can we not do the turret here? Guess not.
Let's try not to do that again.
I kind of want to recall on
If anyone's watching this fight,
the Heartsteel in one go. See if I can cheese this red buff or something. Good. Go back top, get this wave. If I run into Sion, I'll be able to kill him too. It's weird how that works. Let's get out of here then. Okay, we have our item. We should be super huge right now with all these stats, so I want to get into a fight with the team.
People say they don't like violence, but they all watch.
It's gonna be a bit tough because we don't have the move speed to run up on like a Nasus or something. Let's go top then. Clear the wave and then look for something. I want to push up until like around here before looking for plays because that way I can maximize my CS, the amount of gold we get. Like we're 2 items and we're like we don't have the most kills on this map, but we have the most gold. That's off of just the CS, okay? So a good CS goes a long way.
Now we do it the other way around.
Good. Let's get the next one. Bork did some light cooking there against the sound, so I'm appreciating that.
Somewhere out there's a demand that needs supply.
That's lucky. Let's see. The bad part is Sejuani has no way to set up anything for me.
It's all fun and games till someone gets their face caved.
Hello.
Every
There she
single
is.
one of them thinks they're the one.
And there she goes. Yeah, they see me. She's right there, invisible. Okay, that's her flash gone.
I remember my first fight. I ran home crying and she wiped my tears with her claws.
Good. Let's get our Merc Treads and run to the dragon.
Rounds, then come out swinging.
Come out swinging. I'll just walk mid straight up. Don't think we're in a great position with the dragon here because jungle's topside. I gotta get here ASAP then.
When you're on top, there's always some chump trying to drag you down, pulling at your feet, scuffing up your nice shoes.
Rakan can get a lot of stuff for me here. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Perfect. Dude, we got wiped out. I tried to do what I could, man, but ugh. That was disgusting. Nasus absolutely just popped off there. We'll try to see what we can do, but the game just got way more difficult out of nowhere. Yep, not good. Let's think here. I think I should have tried to just like full combo the Caitlyn to try to kill her. I just wanted to get into the mess early so I could like make it so that the Diana doesn't get one shot. But she got completely chipped out by this Nasus. Yeah, and the Evelyn's doing a lot of damage herself. Not good. I should have prioritized these 2 kills. At least one of them, and then ulted someone out.
My coat costs more than this whole damn place.
Let's keep going. We shouldn't lose again because then the Baron's gone.
Ring the bell.
Can't let them have that, can't we? Hello. Dealt some damage, but nothing too serious. And the Akshan gets bodied. Rip. I'm kind of alone in the entire top side. I'll move here. See if I can maybe get a flank off and help. Or not. I guess we kept this brush then. I don't know what else to come up with. No, they're not even going that way.
Things I love. My mom
This one's looking really bad.
X and fine Ionian silk.
Okay, we can get the Caitlyn pick here.
Set the Beast Boy bastard. Now it's Set the Beast Man.
Surely you cut him off, right? Never mind, she flashes. Yeah, the Akshan can handle him.
Probably shouldn't have worn my nice pants to this.
Good, we got him. Okay. Is he gonna die to him here? He shouldn't. It's gonna be so tough for me to walk up on them though. Okay, let's go. Or not. That's her gone.
Every single one of them thinks they're the one.
Well, that was just wishful thinking at that point. There on my flash to get on her with. We at least boxed the Nasus out and the Evelyn, so it was a decent fight. She lives, man. Ult her. What are you doing? Ult her. Oh. Okay, Rakan with a pop off. Get away. Grapple the one that's far away. Oh. Let's try to see if I can maybe stop the Nasus here. It's gonna be quite tough, but if I pull him on their turret, I should be able to. Then it's coming too. Bang. Nice. We put the Nasus down twice, which is very helpful. Don't think they can do Baron here. Good.
They call me
Let's set up the dragon.
I call it an
Okay, okay.
between rounds, then come out swinging.
Let's ward up. Prepare this bad boy.
Too hairy for humans, too smooth for this.
Alright, this is not good. I do not have my ult here. This is bad, this is bad. Good. Bang. Let's go for him too. Good. Okay, Baron's up. Stay in his way. Didn't expect that much damage, honestly. If I got that W off, man. Had to kill the Caitlyn though. I should have gone for that earlier. Then I could kill the Caitlyn with silence ult damage. Then I could use the rest of everything to just fight them off. Also, why are you standing here? Ah! I will kill you! She can kill you! Let's see, dude, what is happening? Not too sure what even is the best call here. We need armor definitely, so let's go for our death stance then. Dude, you can't be serious. If he just man, that's silly. Man, that is so silly. Oof. That's hilarious. Let's get in here before the Rakan dies too. Or rather, before anyone else does. Okay, he's on. Let's clear the wave then, but can we even go for the Baron? I think it's kind of lost. Well, they let us have bot lane presence and didn't do Baron, so that's funny. Man, we can get a lot of cooking done, but Rakan does not have the HP for this.
Probably shouldn't have worn my nice pants to this.
Messed that up. Man, our pass is so useful.
You don't really know someone
See if we can catch this Nasus. He's alone. Don't you die now. Good. We can kind of threaten it, but I don't know. Don't have my ultimate for this. It's not splitting. Okay. Good, they gave it to us. Let's go get the wave. Hopes nobody dies, but hope only gets you so far. Doesn't it? Alright, Diana's cooking nice. She is cooking, man. Nice.
I remember my
Let's
first
get the wave up here.
I ran home crying to
They're in the turret.
She wiped my tears with her paws.
Oh, that was bad. Indeed it was. Isn't it weird to fight when you got a whole dragon head behind you? Just think about the practicality of it.
If I ever find my old man, well, I hope he's mature. Busted heads.
Huh. Akshan, handle it. I popped her, man. Woo. Ugh, this is a bad fight, though. I should have focused on the Nasus, man, but I tried to come over here and help. Kind of had the feeling they'd get slaughtered. Ooh. Oh my god, killed here as well. Yeah, we lose the inhib. Not a good use of Baron, which is an understatement at this point. Well, at least you need to get rid of the minions first. Keep on him.
Did that leave a mark?
Good. Gotta catch him. Is this doing anything for him? Feel like the Force Nation would have been a little better for him against the Diana. Good, we got him. Good.
I'm not done.
Well, that's her ultimate gone, so that's good. Not sure why she keeps going in on me, because it hasn't worked once this whole match, but... Okay. Guess lessons are just hard to learn for some. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Get him. That backline is real tough to crack. Quite tough. Let's go for Sterix here. Some anti-burst. The shield's gonna come in handy. Extra HP is also always good. This should help us quite a decent bit, honestly. At this point, we're not really looking for Death Stance for the healing, but we kind of need it for the Ignore Pain part, where it basically delays 30% of the damage. With Sett, we kind of need that delaying because we have a lot of good HP regen, we have our shields, right? So while that damage is delayed to us, we have time to recuperate some of the health back with fighting. Or to kill the enemy. After which point the HP that would have been taken away by the Ignore Pain would just be, you know, left alone. So yeah. Death Test is good, but not healing the Ignore Pain part. Okay. I'll just go for the turret. This is such a meat fight, man. Oh, he's gone. Let's go for the inhib. It's like in slow motion, man. What is that? Alright, we gotta get out of here before the Evelyn gets back in. Dude. Don't die now. Dude, they're warded out so well, the entire area. Their vision is really good. It's gonna be tough. They get sneaky plays off. 2 in here, okay. Fun. Good. Let's run back into the Baron here.
I ain't no half-breed. I'm a full breed.
I'll push mid lane out.
The only one.
Baron is quite secure at the moment, so not a lot of need for all of us to be there. Is this risky? Yeah, it is.
Oh, the light of people trying to take me
I wanted to steal my W. I wanted to steal the dragon with my W. Man. That's close. Not close enough, I'm afraid. Well, top laners are out. It's up to the team to handle this. On the bright side, Nasus did just use his ultimate, so we should have half a minute or so, just peace. Oh, Diana has the ultimate. Get out before you guys get engaged on. Said get out. This is bad. Okay, we get the turret eventually. Senna kill good. This should be it. Where's the Evelyn, by the way? There she is. Oh. That's not good.
honestly. I feel bad for the knives.
Well, this feels lonely. I'll just wait for my team then. And then meanwhile, let's farm for our stacks.
Take your best shot.
That's not a good amount of farm to give the enemy. That was satisfying.
Back in the pit, making someone else rich. Now we do it the other way around.
Okay. Dude, he's got 7k health almost. That is insane. If I could just grab him and get a good ult off. It's quite tough though. He's aware of what I can do with my ultimate, so he's kind of just moving around in a way where I can't get clean ults off. How much damage even is that? What? 690. 60% of his bonus health. Oh my god. What is that? Like 2-3k?
You're on top. There's always some chump trying to drag you down. Pulling at your feet,
Okay.
scuffing up your
Man, I remember the times people complained about Darius ult damage being like 1,100 at level, like rank 3. Oh, that's not good. That's not good either. Bro, what are you pinging me for? What can I do against that?
Who's looking to lose a fight?
Ugh.
Somewhere out there's a demand that needs supplying.
A little bit of heaven before the hell.
I got the Senna, but the whole team got wiped out. Man, that sucked. This was looking to be a 50-minuter. Not my favorite type of game, but it's just the way you gotta deal with sometimes. Also, that dealt way less damage than I thought it would, for some reason. It only dealt like 1k to the center. What she got? Guess she has some armor, but... Careful, she has her ultimate. Yeah, dude. No one's killing this Sion. Only 400 in that whole thing. That's rough. That is rough. Yeah. 2k block, that is pretty huge. We're a big ball of meat, but man, we're kind of just let the game go on long enough. We have to end now. I think the next fight is going to be the last. If we don't win there, then the game might just be over. They're so massive, man. Look at this. We're a Titan, baby. Good. Let's get on the Sion. That's so good. One man down already. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Time to shine, boys. Time to shine. Or not. That's how it's done, baby. Let's end. Man, that W, like, destroyed the Nasus. And we went in there. Pop, pop. Caitlyn Flash gone. That was good. Good job, team. We don't even need the minions. We can just go up and auto them down. Don't even hit the minions, boys. We do not care. I'll see you boys in the next match. Peace out. Alrighty, we're playing more Sett, and we're up against one of his counter picks, Kled top. Kled top is, like, it kind of seems to be a matchup that Sett would kind of do well in, because Kled likes to go all in and, you know, exchange all attacks with you, but because Kled has a lot of health to work with, it's actually quite tough to kill him. What usually happens is that if you don't save up your W and stuff to burst him down once he's dismounted, then he probably just gets the remount. It's quite tough to first get rid of his bonus HP from the horse scar thing, and then kill the Kled once he's dismounted. So this one's gonna be a little rough. I went for lethal tempo to try to cheese kill him by all attack matches. So yeah, not expecting anything like, not expecting a lot of results from the lane, obviously, because it is a counter pick, but who knows? Maybe we can kind of outskill him. We also have to make sure that he doesn't land his Q in fights, because that thing does cut a bunch of healing out. Although Sett's healing is not as big as his shielding, it's still useful in fights, especially when it's close. Like the fights you would be in against a champion like Sett. Ooh. You can do that yourself. Ooh. He's got almost 900 health to begin with. Let's do this.
I'm a full breed. I'm the only one.
We win that trade, but because he is he. Doesn't seem like so. That was scary. Yeah, I should not have gone for that at all. Thankfully, his wave clear is pretty sorry, but it's gonna make a difference, is it? We lost our flash. Yeah. I thought maybe we could cheese him with lead tempo, but no. He clearly had the upper hand. Fortunately, the cannon's gonna hold this wave so that we don't lose too much XP, but we're gonna lose a decent amount. I hope we can start into level 6 because our ultimate is more useful in the combat situation. His one is more of a roll me thing. Okay, let's do this. He's not got Ignite anymore, so that's good. Maybe we can edge out a kill around here.
Better keep those hands up.
Oh my god. Should have gone for a guaranteed E. He just straight up like stat checked us there. Fun, fun, fun. That W missed, it was just over, wasn't it?
First fight, I ran home behind them.
He also did a lot of kiting there, which certainly didn't help. Yeah, this is bad. Let's see if we can get a cheese kill. No more full-on fights unless he's like in a compromised position. Like this. Whew. That's the size that's in my life.
You ain't the one. Guess it's on.
Good. Let's get our ninja toppies in.
People with sleeves.
They're gonna be super huge here. I'll even wait in base for them, I don't care. Dance for me, Sett. Or do that. Just a little warm up before we get into the real fight. Let's go.
They called me Sett the Beast Boy Bastard.
Nice. We can now run at him. Sprinting. I'll have his flash gone for a while. I should have both my Ignite and my flash for him in this next fight. Well, you know, in a while, because I'm not going to fight him right now. He's got a level lead. Good trade. Another great trade. Now we have to chill. If he ults on us here, we don't have level 6, so he kills us.
Better not be the boss. This is the part where you bleed. Play nice.
See ya.
You missed. You calling me out? Busted heads.
I can get a turret plating because his ult here and kill me. Good. Let's go for our Bork. It's gonna be super huge. He's got a lot of health, so this should help us chop through that.
Hey, anyone know whose teeth are stuck in my knuckles?
No, Sett. Why would anybody know that? Yeah. Scarl and Kled, actually. It's kind of wild that he still has a level lead on us, but we lost way too much early.
I used to risk my neck in the pit making someone else rich. Now, we do it the other way around. I like that better.
What are you doing? Dude, leave! What are you doing? Alright, you're an enter. That was such like a disgusting int. Alright, you're gone. We saw the Diana there for like a while. He still went in.
You wanna go?
The lead I spent meticulously building up after the terrible early. It's just like throw him back at him. God.
Get punch drunk.
Where's that even going? Back in lane?
Nothing personal.
Get punch drunk.
Some beatings you just gotta do yourself.
Man, I certainly hope. No, I hope that he doesn't get any more free kills from elsewhere, because I am like outplaying him left, right, up, down just to be able to like, you know, grind together a lead. I think finally now we have more XP than him, but still, dude, this guy is just inting. Like, no. You'd think with Predator and etc. he'd get some ganks off. With these guys, especially because they're like, you know, immobile, but no, nothing. I seriously hope that he actually is useful eventually, because having no jungler is no joke. Okay. Yes, Herald? Okay, that's weird.
You don't really know someone until you fought him to death. Gotta put the stamp on him.
Got that right. Die. That played out perfectly. Saved our abilities, went for the EW guaranteed. It's kind of wild that he even waited for that, but whatever. His loss, our gain. Still a bit of a path. Let's see until Borg.
Violence is my business, and business is
Okay, let's leave. I might be able to sell my pot here for the Bork. That'll be so huge. I cannot beat the Kled no matter what. Good.
They say you learn a lot from a beating, if that's true.
Let's walk up. Don't die here. What is this path thing? He could have literally gone here or here and gotten away. Okay, Kled is insane because he could have literally just went down and killed the Singed. So, I guess he's lucky. He gets 2 plates or 3. Get 25 gold.
Let's get to work.
No W's needed. Just these fists.
Catch these hands.
Let's get a plate or 2. I think we have time. We definitely do. We can take the whole thing. His first contribution to the match. Let's see here, nothing to take.
Mama always said
I might go for Heartsteel, but that'll mean that I can't really get on their backline too well. Is that a risk I can take? Thing is, they don't have a lot of HP damage, so stacking up health like this is going to be really nice. Let's walk up. Hope I can stop him from getting the turret, but if he goes like all off, he might be able to get it anyway. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Get the next wave. Katarina's dead again. Not good.
always some chump trying to drag you down.
Yeah, he got mid-turn instead. Not good.
Your nice shoes.
Do I go for this? Yeah, I'll go for this. Let's bring it over here.
Let's give them a show.
They all get slaughtered. Let's get the wave. Maybe we can get a turtle.
Take your best shot. Busted heads.
I don't know. They recalled, so I can't go for the turret here. Not gonna do a 0 bound.
If anyone's watching this fight,
Or if I can. Okay. I'll save money for it.
you're the #1 contender. I must have really cleaned out the division.
What is she just inting now?
To risk my neck,
At least he's doing something.
someone else rich. Now,
This is not good. I have to get it here quickly. Guess it is good. Diana's dead.
to beat the boss, you gotta beat the boss. I don't see you being the boss. Only thing in
Let's try to drag it out of here. Or not. Gonna go for a mid turret here.
Looks Looks like I brought my fists to a knife fight. Honestly, I feel bad for the knives.
You next.
If you're throwing,
Get out. Let's go like this to avoid the Azir in case he's going for us.
all words are fighting words.
Yes, he was.
Life's really all about quiet downs.
Nice, good job. Our Singe is actually popping off now. This is a dangerous game. Nice, the team gave me the cover I needed to skip. Good job, boys. You guys are at least kind of solid. Whew, this one's gonna be such a difficult carry, but we have no other choice. We must get done what needs to get done. Good. Now, more damage. I'll get Tiamat for more melee player.
Shouldn't have worn my nice pants to this.
Blue ward, let's go. I think he's around bot. Yeah, Desire didn't land that. Gina, no chance.
They called me Sett the Beast Boy Bastard.
Isn't this setup fun to fight? If you're a squishy. Kind of they're bad because they went away from mid lane as squishies. Okay, we gotta leave. I need to be around Singed. He can set up fights for me.
I remember my first fight. I ran home. She wiped my tears with her claws.
So we can get the Diana or something. Never mind. Going for that fight there potentially. Nope.
Technique
Let's go top again.
is for lightweights.
I doubt I can kill you here quickly.
I claim this for Shuri. I am ascended. The order is given.
People say they don't like the
Conquer.
but they all
You
watch.
little runt. What a champion. What a champion. Ugh, what a champ. I hate this year. So, like, I get that champ struggles and stuff, but it's so tough to deal with him as a melee. Just kites you forever, and that's whatever. No. The soldier is just way too aggressive, man. He's got 2 high range. Whatever. I guess I am to deal with Katarina's excrement here. Pretty sure he dies to that. Good job. Alright, Singed is definitely solid, man.
I almost felt that.
I don't think I should ever fight when he's not there. That's the safest route. If I do, then I'm just gonna get kited out. I'm running a very high damage setup, but I do need, like, help. So yeah, rolling with him. Hopefully the bot lane giving us some range support. Dragon's up. Dude. I should have taken the misfortune. That was my bad. Thought I could go for the Yone her with the Senna. I mean, the Nami. If I went for the misfortune, we would have won that fight. That's my bad. That's completely my bad. That sucks. If the Catherine was a little bit more fresh, she would have killed everyone there too, but whatever, unlucky. I swear people just don't know what Kled can do. This match sucks.
Your turret has been destroyed.
My soldiers march.
Has been slain.
Good kill, good kill. Should just keep walking. Let's keep pushing. Please, no. Don't ping him. You're inting. I would have liked that. Can I even stop them? Well, I don't know. Just hoping I get maybe like lucky maybe.
They say you learn a lot from a beating. If that's true, I've made the whole world smarter. Be right back.
Thanks.
Legitimate business. A wise master once said, "Be like water." Guess I'm kind of a tsunami.
That's such a cringe line. Okay, tsunami. Aren't you ahead of me by now? XP and gold, and he still won't find me. Ugh. Hate plays like this. Okay. Let's get in. Good.
When you're on top, there's always some chump trying to drag you.
I blew my W too early. Should have kept it for his remount. Or his dismount, whatever. I'm kind of feeling hopeless. Thing is, if I played it perfectly, we could have definitely had a better chance of this match, but I'm constantly messing up the mechanics in small enough areas to make it count. Because we are basically working within like very tiny margins here. Every single thing that we gain is like basically by luck. And just perfection. So let's go. Good. Messed up my either. Not the kill I was hoping for, but I'll take it. Dude, I don't even know what to buy here. Azir's DPS is like insane right now, but I need armor because so is MF's DPS. I guess we can go for Starks. Just go all in on damage. I hope to pop the enemy.
I ran home crying to Mama. She wiped my tears with her claws. Play nice. Too hairy for humans, too smooth for Vistaya. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I wonder who fed him. I really wonder who fed him. Got him. Alright, we got them there. Good fight, boys. Good fight. Yeah, we can't fight into that. Let's get our stacks already. This one's gonna be a long match. Already is. Let me think.
Every single one of them thinks they're the one to
Gargoyles, maybe.
Okay.
The resistance cannot hurt. I'm not even sure how much seconds from Luthen, but it's like good usage.
Tuck that chin, boss.
Come on, man. Can't die like that. Okay. Dude, they just went crazy. They went crazy.
Now it's Sett the Beast Man.
Bad. Tried. Dude, that dealt no damage to him. God. I think this is it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Well, sad match. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, we're back with some gameplay. We're up against Olaf top. We have got to get a lead before level 6 because once it gets to that range, then it's kind of hard for us to function against him because we can't really E him or ult him since he's immobile. I mean, he's invulnerable to CC. Now, I can kind of use my ultimate to get away from him. So, like, you know, if he throws an axe at me and then he runs at me, I can ult him. I'll go. He'll be basically running towards the axe to pick it up, and we're away from him. And at that point, we can try to use the rest of our ability to set up our W. But until then, we have got to beat his face in. I'm taking a little tempo, just trying it out a bit. I'm usually a conqueror man, but I feel like in a meat match like this, lethal could get a lot of work done. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, level 1, We're gonna rank W so we can just walk up to him and stat check him. Really, Olaf likes to fight level 1, so we're gonna exploit that to beat his face in.
Violence is my business, and business is booming.
Where is the big man? That happened.
Welcome to my show. If you live, I'll have you back. Tuck that chin, boss.
Bap.
Someone hold my coat.
Great damage there. That sucks.
An entrepreneur.
Let's ward up. Lee might be on his way.
To be the boss,
Lee is on his way.
I don't see you
What now,
as
bro?
boss.
Seriously.
An ally has been slain.
We got some good licks in. We're kind of behind in XP though. Lee zoned us off with some XP. Can get the cannon. Yes.
Ionia. Place was so damn quiet before.
This is risky, but I'm gonna go for it. Ah, he just barely lived. Lee was there again. That sucks. Who's pinging me?
Ain't even thinking about throwing it.
Whatever. Man, we were close to killing him there. Just barely survived. Don't take my CS, dog.
My coat cost more than this whole damn place.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, it's not going to be a bit tough to kill him without our ignite. He can just try to, like, walk away from it. For him, like, our damage, we don't really have too much sticking power. But we'll see how it goes. Not a great start, though. We have to get a lead before level 6, or he's going to bust us up.
All men want to be me. Too bad they ain't me.
Great trade. I just tanked that on purpose, almost.
Better keep those hands up.
Gotta do this one clean.
Busted hits.
Almost. Not quite enough.
You know, you don't really know someone until you fought them to death.
You know, he has more auto attack, sustain.
Everyone loses. Wow. Almost everyone.
Let's try to see if we can collect up a pool of health to use our W properly.
Mama always said I had her temper.
Okay. I think we're dead here.
Shut down.
Should have W'd instantly. Went for an E for no reason. That sucked. So bad, man. This was not good.
When you're on top, there's always some chum trying to drag you down. Pulling at your feet.
Whatever, happens. At least he gets the bounty. Yeah, it's gonna be really rough right now to try to kill him. Team's doing well at least. Gonna go for Bork. I don't really care too much at this point. I just want to have the Bork with illegal tempo. It's gonna give us a lot of damage in all-ins, so we won't be able to out-meet him. But for now, we can only go for it if he messes up his ultimate or something. We have Ignite to work with right now as well, so maybe if we fight just right now, we might be able to kill him. Are you serious, man? What are these minions? This guy lives with like such little health all the time. I had him. That was perfect. We had to kill him there before the ult came back up. Dude, I don't have health for this. Neither do you. We got it early at least. You have W. Okay, goodbye.
People say they don't like violence, but they all watch.
That last, like, I don't know. This guy just tilts me. I don't know. Him taking the fruits there, that tilted me so unbelievably hard. You don't even know. Now he's just going to take all the farm, isn't he? Wonderful. At least he left it. Ult. You have your ultimatum ability. Wonderful. Oh.
Take your best shot.
This one's a mess. Our bot lane is winning, so I do believe that if we just play peel for them, we should be good to go.
Glad I don't have to
I
fight.
can't do much to like peel the Olaf though, but I can at least try to blow him up with my W. Guess we're landing us down, you know. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna do much good, but I should be able to just stat check her.
Hey, anyone know whose teeth are stuffing my knuckles?
That's fun. Don't I have like a lot more move speed than everyone running with that?
I don't like hurting people. I like what I get from hurting people.
An enemy has been slain.
Gotta put the stamp on him.
Shut down.
Her gold did just reset, so I can go for a kill here. Without much remorse. What happened mid lane, man? Good. We get our plate plus recall.
There's a demand that needs supply.
And keep building up. Maybe it's better to just go Strybreaker. Oh.
Mama, freaking next.
Phew, he wanted the box. Seriously? Seriously.
Technique is for lightweights.
Nice. Man, I am hating this Lee. Also, how do I have a bounty on me, man? That's fun. You get what you deserve. Haha. Let's get me some tea. Alright. Olaf has a... He's gonna get Riven Sejuani off of this.
Oh, great. Did that leave a mark?
Not much I can do at this point. Not gonna lie, I might be super behind, but I'm not feeling too unconfident about our chances in the 1v1 if we have Ignite.
Like water. Yes, I'm
Which is weird, considering how much help he's gotten, but okay. Bit more gold than Bork's in our hands. With Bork, this one should be a little trivial. Yeah, but he's got Ravenous Hydra now. Big advantage. Maybe I can like ult him towards the turret or something. But then you can just ult out of it now. I don't know. I think ult for ult is a decent trade because I'm stronger without my ult than he is. That was a quick clear of everything.
only thing an honest living makes is broke.
Let's get Bork money.
Get punch drunk.
That should do it. Now I can recall and then
I remember my first
sell my D-Blade for it.
I ran home crying to mama.
I think we have to stay here though
With her claws.
to protect the turret. Bye bye, bro. Whew. Feels really good when someone's got jungle help until now. Where's your blind friend now, buddy?
You say about my mom.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Well, we've crushed their only winning lane single-handedly. Lethal actually came into clutch there. Lethal saved us because we didn't have W to put him down. We really needed that extra attack speed to
Too hairy for humans.
put him down. Let's get Heart Steel.
What are you gonna do?
Oh no. He's dead too. Yeah, that's not an insignificant amount of gold to give someone. I will say
Nothing I hate more than people with
whatever.
sleeves.
Hello, buddy. You know, I would have just killed him alone. I was gonna mute this guy. He infuriates me by existing. Well, I got my ult now, so I can kind of cook.
The cracking of bones.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Oh, their whole team's here. Okay, that was insane for me to go for. Completely my bad. I thought I could do some damage there to, like, maybe have us run them down, but no. Not enough. My teammates weren't close enough to follow up on that play, which is a big mistake. You always want to look out for where your team is when you're going for aggressive ults like that. Even if they are good in theory, if there's no one there to follow up, you're not going to be able to do much, because Sett can't really do much with his ult into a full team on his own. Like, you can get your W out, your E out, or whatever, but what's basically going to happen is you do your damage, everybody's like kind of half health, but you die, right? That's basically what's going to happen if you ult into the enemy team. That's why you need to be near your own team. Coward. Okay.
If I ever find my old man, well, I hope he's been trained.
Let's go. Get the next wave. And actually play fight smart. I kind of thought because my team was super ahead, I was like, okay, I don't need to think this game, but we do.
Bust him up.
Fortunately, we do. I think they got a pretty good amount of range on their hands. It's not going to be easy. If the Olaf keeps pushing, I should be able to solo kill him here. But then again, this play is a bit better. I'll go for this instead of the Silas.
Now we do it the other way.
Any big targets? Any? Big kill there. They get the melee on their own. They get the dragon or whatever they want. That dies. Good. Is all taking any of this? No, he's back in his base. Perfect. It was already a good fight because we caught the Lee, but I made it even sweeter. Dude, this guy's using Olaf ult to run away.
What you got?
Quite disgraceful. Disgraceful.
You swing on the boss, you better not miss.
Those don't die. Good. Dragon's free. Lee is topside. I'll stick around for a bit, take some camps, and then recall my Heartsteel.
Nothing personal.
Hi. Let's get the Grump.
Must be a fight brewing. My Virgis stood up. Busting heads.
Recall
You know,
time.
life's really all about the quiet time between beatdowns. They say you learn a lot from a beating.
Let's get back into the action, baby.
World smarter.
Gonna need Tiamat soon so I can actually wave clear top side quicker. Oh, good hook. I don't know if they should go for that though, because the Jinx dies just like that.
Looks like I brought my fist to an
Okay, no one dies. Oh, this one's a bit tough. Never mind. Tragic. Okay. Good. Let's go for this, but they have any Veigar. coming. Veigar's not here. Alright, let's go to the Baron. I was going around here to see if I could maybe zone them away. Oh, I should. Where's my W, man? The stun chain. Whatever. We get the Baron in peace. I'll die for that. Not much to really commentate on here. We'll just have to respawn, get back into the action, and then end the game after the next successful fight.
Not my favorite thing.
Let's see if we can run up on this dude. Look at this dude. Everyone's here, right? Good. Let's keep going. 2 lanes. Come on, pals. Mid, good. Bot, good.
Every single one of them thinks they're the one to beat. Okay.
We can take this pretty quickly, us two. Million is gone. Get the inhib now. Good. Let's try. Oh no. Okay. Let's just get out then. Oh, I still have the aggro. Not good, not good. He's just laughing. You can still have that from there. Alright, now kill the big boy. End the game. Okay. Not the best start, but we picked it up at the end and was helpful to the team. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, we're back from gameplay against Riven top as the Sett. I have honestly not played this matchup like ever, so it might be a little rough, but we'll see how it goes. If she's really good, it might get a little rough because she has the ability to really punish us the second we waste our W, so we have to secure a W with our E when we can. Trades will also not be that great because we have 125 auto range, which means that dodging her W is going to be very difficult, more so than usual. But yeah, let's try to get right into it. Got that. Play steel caps off. Not play steel caps, ball play. Okay, keep the push going. Best we can anyway. Bang! Gotta show this really quickly. Perfect. Not the best CSing ever, but we did get the first kill, and we got a decent amount of minions on our recall. Gonna show play this guys first. This one is absolutely vital in this matchup. Bang, bang. Now we go back in. They got kills in the invade, so that's good. I'll try to step in here. Help out. Yeah, this is rough. I have to get here ASAP. That was risky. Yeah, I'm surprised that the Fizz did not die there. Like, they should have, like, capped him for sure. But, lucky him, I guess. Alright. We can fight this 2v1. She kills us here. That sucked. Ugh. Thought maybe we could kill them 2v1, but I had to blow my W early for the Vi. And the Riven's cooldowns caught up with me. Not good. In hindsight, they had the wave and they have Vi jungle as opposed to Echo. Vi can get a lot of work done because she's like a bruiser. And this guy is nothing early, so my mistake for taking that. And we unfortunately have to pay the price now. Bad. Well, let us hope she doesn't get level 6 here and just absolutely murder us. Isn't that a real possibility? He's got red buff. That's not good. Not good, man. Blaine's just lost at this point. She just has the ability to mess with us like that. I'm gonna try holding my W until the second round of the fight for a second round of abilities. Because every time I use my W early, she can just kite it out. Even when I land it. Not good. Might have to go for Starbreaker instead of Bork and just play for assisting the team. Well, hope you don't die. I did not think she was in that bush. I should have moved faster. Well, at least she misses this whole wave out, so that's good. Okay. Recall time. Okay. They should not fight there at all. Because they'd get capped. Now, we do have an ult advantage against the Riven here, so maybe we can use it for a kill.
Looks like I brought my fist to another fight. Honestly, I feel bad for the knives.
Sure. Her sustain's a bit better than Rez, but she did just pop the bull pot. So I doubt that matters. Let's just hold the wave here. She's gone, boys. She got the platings. Let's play as the fruit. I might have to cheese her by trying to ult another turret. They got the entire top side on lockdown. Bad. Can't miss. Yes, when we're this behind. Bro, who's pinging this? He has ult. He can be anywhere he wants to be. This is rough. Like the taste of that, buddy. Okay. Guess I'll hold my tongue for now. Good. Gotta kite him now.
Can't touch me.
Bro, why? Okay. Good. We fought them off. They could actually follow through. I'm so proud of you. This should not have landed. This is so rough. That's his flash gone though. Yeah, this turret is gone. Or not. Riven went mid. Good. If she came up here, yeah, it's doomed. But fortunately, she went down there. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. No, I call you a thug. Not a bad thing, though. JK. Yes. Surely they just one-shot her, no? How did she survive that, man? Whatever. Not my problem. Your problem. They're 4 bot. That's good. Didn't get anything with that. Decent trade. She popped her double pot again. If I can just get good trades over and over again, I should be able to get her in killable range. She does have a flash to work with though, so W's not going to be too consistent without E. Which I need to secure my W. To start the fight, I mean. Did Fizz focus the Herald, man? instead of the TF. Yeah. She cut us down with that thing. Her stuns make it so hard to get punches off on her. So I doubt Bork is even going to make too much of a difference. We can't play outside her turret. Riven is Riven. And she got the early kills. Bad. Oh well, happens. I might just get DMP after my Starbreaker, throw her on the map for place. Let's keep pushing. Oh, it's on. Like Donkey Kong. Let's get this wave. And then we can recall. Got that up again? Her ult cooldown was that low, man. Whatever. I should just stop pretending I have a chance. Ugh. Dead man's plate. Okay. Oh, they stunned the Jhin. Echo ran into that. Not good. I gotta get down here. Dude, TF is popping off. This is not good. He just killed everyone. Oh my god. How does that even work? Let's see if I can cheese him here. That's not good. I have got to get better at dodging those. At least we delayed the dragon for backup. Where is the echo? That's not good. Got him off the dragon. Good. We don't have echo here. This is bad. Why not here either? Good, let's leave, let's leave. Leave. Yeah, they got the Herald. Good. Echo should have been here anyway, but it doesn't matter. Got the objective anyway. Let's hope they didn't get much with this dragon. This Herald. Come on, what? Yeah, Fizz dying top is no good. Riven is gonna be so tough to deal with. She messed it up big time, man. Perfect. You can get a bunch of stats for this, bunch of components. I mean, that move speed is going to be so huge for us. We definitely need it for this match, like specifically. So I'm going to need match for this too, because TF is fed. It's such a rarity to have a TF be fed and be like a damage dealing quote-unquote carry. Like, you never see it. Well, guess we're gonna. Let's get down here. Okay, let's get another wave. Bro, you've got to, like, not die to her. He gets away. Perfect. Let's get this turret then. Kind of worth. Yeah, I am not messing with that. Not in a million years. Not in a 1v1. Let's recall Solar D-Blade and go for the DMP. That was close. Go for him. They could set up like a trap for us in any of these bushes. Gotta be careful. Let's get the rest. Let's get the rest. Or not. Man. It's just not enough, man. This one's so rough. Let's get Starax next for our tankiness. Get a blue ward. Baron's likely gone. Not sure why they're not already on it, but whatever. Got the move speed for this actually. So instead of Baron, they're just going for, I'm guessing, Dragon. I'll take that. We definitely need one of these guys to step up. I'm playing more of a supportive role now, so I definitely need like some sort of damage to work with. I had to put the Vi, like hook her off of the Echo, because that one attack would have killed him if it went through. And he was like stun locked, so he couldn't get his ult off. Don't walk into that brush. Okay. I don't have the backup to make any plays or to follow up any of my plays. We can W that. Does this do anything? Good. Let's go for the other one. Oh, let's go for no one. Whatever, they die there anyway. They go for it. Basically, every single member of the enemy team is fed. Man. Don't want to point any fingers, but you could have made the difference in this match, buddy. No. He spent too much time dying to the Riven top instead of helping us in the fights. I get that someone has to match the Riven, but I really needed some burst damage in like the plays I was trying to make. He also has like the range with his ultimate to like get the slow on someone for me to just catch him and then secure the kill. So this one's definitely an annoying match to have taken part in. Why are you CSing? Okay. We're not exactly the best at taking supers. Seems to be the only ones up to the job, though. Don't fight him. Right. How impossible is it to defend here now? Let's die with honor. Alright, unfortunate match. I didn't play the lane out that well, but Riven got enough kills early that we couldn't actually match her. We were kind of forced to play supportive Sett, but we didn't have the team to make supportive Sett work. I'll see you boys in the next match. Peace. Alrighto, boys. We're back with the master match here. Didn't know I had pool party set on this account, but I guess we do. We're against Sejuani top. Not a matchup that I know too well on the side of the set, but let's just think about it. I think the grass setup that I took, thinking it was Malphite top, was actually a decent one. It will help us win in short trades because Sejuani doesn't seem like a champion we can get into like all-ins with. So yeah, let's go help the J4. Might go for a supporty setup this game. Help the team with these boys. Oh, okay. Doesn't really matter too much, but whatever. I'll try our best to ult the Sedge or the Malphite when they get onto my backline here. That should be quite the key in our role in the team fight. Man, why doesn't he have buff legs in the skin? That's so weird. Look at those toothpick legs, bro. Alright. Let's walk up. And I'm the only one.
I ain't never lost. You know, right?
You're dead. Nice. Quite simple.
You ain't the one.
I am liking this.
Every single one of them thinks they're the
In hindsight, I should have probably conserved my ignite. I die. I should have let him tank. That was stupid. Yeah, I should have definitely let him tank there. Think Strybreaker. That's fine.
looks like I brought my fist to enough.
I mean, I guess it's kind of worth it because we get an assist kill as opposed to just the normal kill. So we spread the gold out among the team. But still, bad to die there. I don't think I have an XP lead here, actually, because the J4 took that wave. He's also behind because he's been camping top the whole time, so he's behind on camps. Especially against Kayn, who typically is not behind in camps. Because farming camps is all he does. Let's get in here. He's alone. We have Bard, we have Bard, we have Bard. God.
Anyone know who's stuck in my knuckles?
No way for you. Try my best to zone her. Couldn't do a lot though. Okay, she's but I don't really have the ignite to kill her in one go. I'll take this anyway.
Mama always said I had her temper.
Let's do this.
Wants a piece of me. Line form's right here.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Whoa. That's some flame going around.
What you got?
If I landed center W, I would have killed her there. But the king showed up. Unlucky. Let's hope the squad can take care of it. That's a kill. Good. Perfect. She can go for that too. She has no mana. Ah, nice try. Nice attempt, nice attempt, nice attempt. Look at this slow attack speed, man.
You wanna go?
All these pings are so annoying, man. Okay. That was not a good fight. Any plants? Good, good, good. I can actually kill her in one go if I combo properly.
A wise master once said, "Be like yes, I'm kind of a tsunami."
Let's get the wave. Just TP. Oh no, this sucks. That was so messed up because of that shouting I attempted to do at the end. Okay, she's pushing. I'll take it. Oh, that's no good. Let's see if I can cheese kill her.
A punching bag.
Yeah, my trick didn't work out quite well. I want to ult under my turret without wasting my flash. It's not a waste, is it? If it works. Oh, she actually one-shot me there. With her ultimate. God. Whatever. Let's get some health. Okay. I'm too annoyed at this point to listen to other people's pings.
Ain't even thinking about throwing in the towel.
That was unfortunate. Katharina can clean up. Good, good, good. We'll try to do what we can here top. But I think the important part is outside of lane. Especially in this river. If I can help them with those kind of fights, I should be in the clear top lane team with the game. Good.
Only thing an honest living makes you is
The crash ain't great though. Yeah, we got smoked up there. Man. She just wins trade so hard. It's hard to land W when the champions move out of the way. It's kind of why Sett sucks around here. Not to mention the meta is not really good for him. Sett's great against champions you can actually out-brawl and fight and kill, but a lot of the top lane meta right now is about champions that can, like, kind of bypass that process. Right? Or they counter you so hard that you can't even breathe. That's fine. We'll just scale. Good. Gonna sell my D shield here. Well, she's not letting me. So we are stuck in lane. Too tanky to be killed that way. That was close. I'm gonna see outside the lane to get my level 9. Let's get a Striker now. Homies won't be running a crab.
Everyone's got a plan till they get slammed into the ground.
Okay, let's run in. Try to survive. We're not really doing that well on farming as a team, honestly, but we have some potential to win fights over. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, that sucked. That indeed sucked hard.
Chum trying to drag you down, pulling at your feet, scuffing up your nice shoes.
Let's get a war up. Kind of want to go for a bone plating, but it's a little risky. Let's try it. He flashed into that. Yeah, I'm out. And the teleport to save him. God, that was annoying. I should have stopped him from moving over to the Sivir. And we get slaughtered down here as well. I think we ought to just call it quits at this moment. Like we tried. Not a kind of game you can actually carry with Sett, I'm afraid. I'll try my best until the end, but I'm not too confident. I'll wait for the other worlds. If they want to surrender, I'll surrender.
Great. Did that leave a mark?
Guess not. Doesn't matter. We're gonna have to play a fun game of Among Us in League of Legends. Who pressed the no vote? Okay, let's keep going. We get Merc and then DMP. Alright. Can we get something done here? Unlikely. Get the crab at least. Just get the turret. I just wanted to be involved. Well, she's dead, so I'll go top and get the wave unless the Sett just sticking around for a play. Okay. I die here. Ooh, guess not. Nice, that was perfect. We one-shot the Karthus almost with the team. Dies. Okay. Nice! Alright, we're stealing kills along. Nice! Good, good, good. Alright, we have a game in our hands. Oh. Kinda have a game on our hands. Don't want to speak too much. before we win. But still, that was a great fight. We played a good role in it. So I'm happy. Let's get this bot wave. Man, that Karthus ADC is such a huge problem for us. If he wasn't a thing, we'd actually had a great chance to win this game. Now it's a bit muddy, but I still think we can do it. Nice. King kill. Karthus kill. Good. Jofor is dead. But Katarina gets away. I'll have to join the team. Abuse our numbers. All we can. Try to get the set up, but she got away. I'll assume the summon is pinged by them. He is gone. He's a goner. Heartsteel Bard. That's gotta be a new tech. She's gone too. Close. So close, so close. I mean, obviously that wouldn't be worth it either way. But still. Dude, he's getting so many stacks off of that because all attacks are ranged, right? Wait, does Heartsteel scale the same for ranged as it does for melee? Let's see, let's see. Because that is a bit of a weird item to give. It scales the same as ranged as it does to melee. Okay. I cannot wait for, in a few months, a champion who's ranged to abuse Heartsteel. And just stack it up easily. I just can't wait for that. So, like, it's these mechanics like this that get abused, by the way. You know? And it's gonna. Mark my words. Let's get this wave. Some more waves and I can get our DMP going. Good, let's keep going.
Nothing people hate more than a guy who makes
Actually, no, I think it's better for me to go to the dragon. To the Baron, I mean. She just dies. You can catch the Senator, though. We didn't. That sucks. We have them, I think. I need to get there. Man, I kind of wanted to ult the Malphite into the Sejuani. Or the other way. Should just ult the Malphite instantly, but the Sivir was just stuck between the two. Tried to peel them both at once, but couldn't. Hate to call it, guys, but it's officially over. Sad ending, but it is what it is. Sometimes we just gotta accept the L's. He's running on. He has more health than me, man. Oof, and he cleared the whole way for himself. Not appreciated, but I don't really care too much at this point. Let's see if I can get a kill here. If they keep pushing. Which they might. And he is dead. Not cool. Let's chill here. That's him dead. We'll take that. Good pick. That W from us was clean. Let's get MR. Yep. Run in. Good. Bar's dead though. Okay. There should be a kill here. No, it's tanky. Good. Keep chasing, it's just Malphite. Come on. Yeah, no. I respect your decision. The rest of the match is just us getting slaughtered over and over again because they're tankier. We don't have damage to kill our beef boys, but also their Karthus has way too much damage for anyone on the team to tank. I'll see you boys in the next video. Peace out.